Rebecca Robeson, interior designer, businesswoman, and mother. Join me as I take you through my projects, my life, and what keeps me driven to design. We're back at our remote desert bunker. Hello, Project Airstream. We've contracted John from 7th & 7 and his team to travel out for a site visit as well. He is an exceptional furniture maker, and he's easy to work with. We are sacrificing this whole triangle here just to utilize this.
For 4 cool drawers.
Exactly. He just gets it.
Thank you.
Here we go, into the Airstream. Well, it's not really an Airstream, but it looks like one. So that's what we're calling it. This is where I feel like we can really utilize the space, because right now this is all going to be in that other area. We're going to get a measurable amount of space back in the living quarters by bringing those supplies out to the secondary landing. It's going to make it feel a lot less claustrophobic. Okay, let me get up there and see what if a person could really handle this. How do you?
Should we just scoop you up there?
No, you touch me and you are dead.
You want me to scoop you up there?
So you'd have to be a young person.
Back up now?
There are some funky things happening in the bedroom area. Believe it or not, this is actually supposed to be a lumbar support. Ever heard of a pillow, guys? We're gonna get rid of those and other space wasters and really maximize what's available for our clients.
So that's a little more room.
So is
right
it
here.
easier then to sit on the toy?
Yeah, just find out. That's nice. That's real nice. And you don't use toilet paper in your bunker, folks. You use one of these. So keep it on you at all times. You don't want to mix it up with someone else. That's gross.
Isn't this interesting?
Yeah, that's good.
Anytime you do a project that's out of town, it's a little bit challenging because the communication, although with the internet is amazing, it's still kind of hard. So what my client Cindy from Desert Rose has done is she has flown into town. So we're gonna need tile in the bathrooms, on the countertops, we're gonna need backsplashes, we're gonna need tile flooring, we've got a pool house, we have a lobby, we have a hallway, and guest rooms. Hello, we need a lot of stuff, and we need it quick. Oh, that's pretty.
I like that.
I love that. And why all the big hurry? Because Mr. Client, he's already putting up the walls. If we found some stone and wanted it from you guys, you can ship to Bluff, can't you?
Absolutely.
Of course.
We've delivered to Montana before. My brother drove.
There. Road trip. Amazon Stone has great selections of slabs and tiles. We found some tiles. They look like reclaimed wood, and it's actually tile. They are digitally printed, so no two tiles look alike. Great times we're living in. I was just showing him what we wanted there and the wood flooring, and he goes, "Can I show you a shower we just did? It has that recycled wood feel." And we were just talking about that because I was trying to get her to do a reclaimed wood wall in each one of the rooms, and she said it would. Oh my gosh!
Zoom in a little bit.
That's it.
That is lovely, but that's not reclaimed wood.
No.
No, it's tile.
Oh, good, because I'm like, you can't do that in the shower.
All right, so let's take these with us and this, and we got our guy. Time to shop for stones. Now I'm not talking diamonds, I'm talking rock. I've never really felt bound or obligated to match materials like most people are. But let me just take a picture of that, please. Go back. Exact color match and patterns and so on is sometimes a good way to go. But when I am looking to pair my materials, I'm looking for inspiration.
Are we willing to go
Black?
more like a commercial granite, like?
I don't know, what does it look like? I don't think
right
I've ever
behind you.
seen commercial
It's
granite.
like-
No,
No,
we're
I
not
didn't
willing to
think
do
so.
that.
Right.
Harmony is always invited to the party. Oh, that already happened. But inspiration, that gets the biggest slice of the pie. Gosh, I like it. Is that weird? I like it. I love pie. I'm easy to work with.
Yeah.
Sorry, I've been dieting. This is the granite that matches my outfit. We found some stones. High five. The last stop on today's shopping adventure is for some lights, hardware, and faucets. We've got Tom here to help us heroically brave the dazzling and dizzying inventory of Ferguson's plumbing. Oh, look at this toilet. So what you do is what? Oh! Normally, I don't need any chaperoning, especially when it comes to shopping. Oh my, how does it determine if you need that? But hospitality and commercial codes are serious business. And I'd rather know straight away what appliances do and do not comply.
I'm sorry to kill you, but
Tom,
you can find
I'm so
something
sorry that other than the fact that you don't watch my videos, this was a short-lived relationship because
Right.
I could have made you a woman. Well, not really,
You
she
can find
could.
something like that with
Ooh, I like this. Sorry, I like shiny things.
No, I understand.
That would look so good in that bathroom. How much is it?
That is a kitchen faucet.
Oh, crud.
See?
I'm going to show you the...
I am done with you, Tom. Tom, are you the discount guy? Because if you are, maybe we could get along after all.
We might be able to
Okay.
get you hooked up.
Another flight, another arrival, and we're in San Jose. We got invited to Tubular Labs, so Sharrah and I went up for a little field trip. I'm not sure I've ever been in a room filled with as many left-brained people in my entire life. Their whole purpose is to help YouTubers understand their audience. So, I understand you. Can you tell? Sharrah and I had a blast, and we absolutely love the people at Tubular Labs. We left the next day on the airplane, went back to America's finest city, San Diego, the land of sunshine, and we arrived to a hurricane. And when I got home, it wasn't any better.
Oh my gosh. When did this happen? Is this not what we just talked about like 20 minutes ago?
Look what he's done in like an hour.
So we're meeting at John's shop today to discuss some design concepts for a project called Airstream. It's great to have a room full of creative people coming together and pooling all their thoughts and designs into this one concept.
I want to make this colorful because it's going to be a very drab situation if they ever have to live down there. And I'd like it to be something that is a little cheery, if that's possible.
And cheery it will be.
Would you like to know how Project Airstream design turned out? All right, come back next week. Just kidding. I'm going to show you now. Project Airstream is made up of 2 tubes that equal 50 feet in length. They're 25 feet for each capsule, and they're only 8 feet wide, so this was a very challenging project. Greyson started by making the as-builts, exactly what we had to work with, and then he created the floor plan, what he thought would be functional and useful. And he did a great job at putting this project together. I came in after him and added all of the finishing touches, the colors, the textures, and what would make it something beautiful to live in as well. We enter into the kitchen and we've put in a nice big sink. There's a mirror above the sink that moves, and that will be in 3 panels. To the left, louvered doors, and of course more storage there. We've put in some shelves before we enter into the actual living space here on the left and the right. When you walk into the next area of the capsule, you'll see that we have the main living space. To the left is the dining room. This table actually moves out. We have a television, hung on the wall. And this bench seat is kind of an interesting piece. It's actually retractable, so it can be used almost as a booth. We separated the next living space with some yellow curtains, and I felt like yellow was a good color because when you're underground, there's not any sunlight. So let's bring in some life with the colors. 2 beds in the next section will be where the children sleep. And in order to make this something that the kids would not be depressed if they had to be in there, I decided to ask Greyson to paint a mural of their favorite vacation spot, which happens to be Hawaii. As you go through this door, which will be paneled in a whitewashed gray, we have a little bit of a section. It kind of reminds me of a train before you go in. This section is for the parents. To the left, there's a place for them to have time to read, to sit and visit, and another mural. On the right, this lid flips up and there's extra storage. Now, one thing we had to do here in order to get a double-sized bed in this room was to raise the floor so that we had more width to work with. Behind their bed is mirrors. This will allow that space to feel and look a little bit bigger. And of course, everything in Project Airstream is rounded. So quite a challenge to make these pieces of furniture. And on the left, a nice big chest of drawers, well, big for an Airstream, and a place to hang clothes above that. So this is their little sort of walk-in closet, as it were. I put in more louvered doors because louvered doors allow the light to stream in, and it gives some feeling of airiness. And when you're underground, I'm thinking airiness is good. And when they open up, they take you back to the bathroom area. Back in the bathroom, we had a challenge. What they had before was a pretty stinking gross bathroom. So we wanted to create something that they would actually want to live in. We put in a nice big vanity with lots of storage underneath, a normal sink. I'm not sure that they're going to really get dressed up necessarily, but one does need to put makeup on to be human, right? Even underground. And then here's the actual access to an escape hatch, should that be needed. I've used that gray and yellow again, but gave everyone a different pattern in their textiles and their prints. So, Project Airstream has been a challenge, but I think we've humanized it a bit and made it so that should this family ever choose to go underground, they will actually be living in style. Leave us a comment below and let us know. What do you think of Project Airstream? Could you live in a space like that?
Subscribe.